And one more video for May on Canadian history. I've got quite a few here worth a separate video, I guess. Here's Pierre Berton, of course. You probably could have predicted that. The National Dream. The Great Railway, 1871 to 1881. First trains, I guess, were in Britain. Then they came over to the States, and later, I think, Canada. But they made a huge difference, the rails. But, you know, there's, I believe, at one time there were canals made, and that also made a big deal for moving goods back and forth. Here is The Unknown Country by Bruce Hutchison. Canada and Her People. This was written 4365. The Unknown Country. Okay, here, this looks like a kid's textbook. Well, maybe not. No, the language is not. No. The title just looks really childish. Sir John A. MacDonald, The Man and the Politician. Sir John A. MacDonald, I'm sure no one knows this. It's Canada. It's not exactly the most interesting country in the world to study. Sir John A. MacDonald was Canada's first Prime Minister. We don't have a president, probably because we are not yet completely detached from Britain. This is by Donald Swainson. This is 7189, second edition revised. Here is A History of Canada. You probably can't read that. There's no cover. By Carl Wittke, revised edition. History of Canada. This was printed in 41. History of Canada, 4th edition. So I'll be able to get some general information from there, studying Canadian history. Another Pierre Berton book, The Last Spike, The Great Railway, 1881 to 1885. The bookstore I was at where I got this for 50 cents, they had like 10 copies of it. I don't know why. I don't know if this particular book was... Why would they have 10 copies? I have no idea. That doesn't make sense. But sometimes used bookstores will buy regular bookstores, or like regular price bookstores will get rid of stuff, will get rid of stock, and they'll dump it on used bookstores, or whoever will take it, whoever will buy it by the pound kind of thing. And I don't know if this particular used bookstore I was at bought a whole bunch of them to try to get rid of them, and well, they didn't do very well because there was still a whole bunch and they were selling them for 50 cents. Anyways, another book on a railway, so that'll go very nicely with the other one. And one more for Canada. Caesars of the Wilderness by Peter C. Newman. He's another writer of Canadian history. Peter C. Newman. This is Volume 2, Company of Adventurers, Volume 2. Must be part of a larger series. This is 1987. It says here the main topic of this book is the Hudson Bay Company and the fur trade. Perfect. That's great. Okay, that's it for May books.